School walls affect all of us as Canadians and specifically as Ontarians because schooling is mandatory in the province. In fact, Bill 52, which passed in 2006, made it a legal requirement for all students to stay in school until the age of 18 or until they had received their high school diploma. Before this bill passed, students could legally leave school at the age of 16. Every day, hundreds of students roam the hallways of École secondaire catholique Algonquin. However, few know the history of this building or realize that these walls were never intended to be a French Catholic high school. In 1968, the French-speaking residents of North Bay finally won the right to secondary school education in French. Up until then, public schooling past grade 8 could only be obtained in English. That year, French-speaking students could enroll at l'École bilingue de North Bay, which was located inside of Whitfield Secondary School. French and English students shared the facilities. The English students were there in the morning and the French in the afternoon. After a few years, this system became impossible to maintain. A new school was therefore built for the French students. At the last minute, however, the government decided to give the brand new school to the English board, and so the French students were given Algonquin Composite, an older building that they appropriated. Signs of this are still present on the building. For example, this doorway which bears the former school's name, and this one which boasts the school's motto, Learn to Live. While we don't always stop to think about the walls that surround us, they do tell us many things about us as humans. For example, the many types of walls in the school show us how buildings can be modified to accommodate new needs and realities. Darkness and lightness impact one's environment, and sometimes walls are limiting, and it is important to escape them to make learning more meaningful. This is especially true given the research and educational practices that seek to shape 21st century learners, who can be creative, who can collaborate with others, and who are active members of the community, while also being technologically savvy and engaged and civically minded. The fact that we have schools at all means that our government values and prioritizes public education, values that not all nations on the planet share.